this is Miss Sturgeon coming at you from home. I hope that this video finds you well and good spirits, and I hope that you are using your brain. It's so important to use your brain because if you don't use it, you lose it. And where's it going to come out of? Your ears, and we can't have that, can we? So today, I'm going to read you a book that really has to do with feelings because I think that we're having a lot of feelings right now. We're feeling sad, we miss our friends, we miss our school. And so I'm going to read this book. It's called How Full Is Your Bucket for Kids? And it is written by Tom Rath, Mary Reckmeyer, and it's illustrated by Mari Manning. Okay, so the title of the book is How Full Is Your Bucket for Kids? Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away, you're too little." "I'm big. Stay back, you'll knock it over." "I can be very careful. Go play with your baby toys, Anna." Whack! What did Anna do? She knocked it down. Oh, how many of us are feeling like that right now? Yep. Hey, let's see what happens. "Grandpa!" Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket." Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket. Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. There's Felix yelling for Grandpa. And there's Grandpa. What's he doing? He's going to give Anna a hug because Felix was not very nice. We kind of feel like that sometimes, don't we? But it's okay. But the next morning when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. Do you see a gray bucket floating over your head? When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." Oh, there's Mom. What's she trying to do? She's trying to fix Anna's hair. And there's Felix. What's he trying to do? Get some cereal. Uh-oh. What do you think is going to happen? Felix slipped and cocoa wheat scattered across the floor. "Felix!" yelled his mom. "You should have used the stool to reach that." Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drips spill out. Drip, drip. "Ha ha," Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. "Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the cocoa wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, what's happening to his bucket? It was full when he got up this morning, but when Mom got mad at him and then Anna stepped on his cocoa wheats, what started happening to his bucket? Ooh, it started dripping. It means it's getting less and less. Oh no. How do you think that makes Felix feel? Sometimes we feel like that, but it's okay. Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. "Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it." Drip. "Psst, Felix, psst." Drip. "Watch out, shrimp." Drip. So what happened that is making his bucket go empty? His dog ate his muffin. They're making fun of his backpack. People are talking about him. And a bigger kid comes by and pushes him. Look at his bucket. Oh, I'm starting to feel sorry for Felix. It was still morning, and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. Ooh, look at Felix's face. Whoa. Ooh. He's looking kind of grumpy. Would you be grumpy if all those things had happened to you? I think I'd be grumpy too. I'd be grumpy if somebody spilled my coffee. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Uh-oh, that's not a very nice thought. Oops, sorry, forgot to show your face. There he is, thinking that everyone would trip and fall, because that would make him feel better, right? No, we don't want our friends to trip and fall. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumnickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper he could hardly bear to look. Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class? Felix grinned and felt a big drop land in his bucket. Drop, drop, drop. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped. Even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. So what happens to the bucket when people are nice to you? It fills up the bucket, right? So look at his bucket's filling up with water. It means it's filling up with good stuff. Because water is good stuff, right? Yeah. Drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop, drop. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Drop, drop. So what's happening to his bucket? Huh? It's getting full again. All those nice things that are happening to him. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. We all have buckets, right? What do you think that bucket means? Those drips of water mean? Drop, drop. Let me help you. Here's your baseball. Catch. Thanks, dude. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. The strange thing that was for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. So here he is being nice to this man, helping him pick up stuff. Here he is helping his friend with the baseball. And here he is making a new friend. And what he's realizing is that when he is being nice to someone else, his bucket is getting filled up with water, right? And what does that mean? That when we're nice to other people, it makes us feel good too, right? When Felix burst in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her. And then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks?" What's wrong with Anna's bucket right now? It's not full, is it? It's not full. So what does he do? He's going to help her fill it up. Let's see what happens. And so they did. And so there he is, filling up his bucket with his sister, right? And so, boys and girls, I wanted to read this book to you because right now we're in very weird times, right? We're at home, we're probably with our brothers and our sisters, our grandmas, our aunts, our uncles, our moms, our dads. And sometimes our buckets run a little empty, right? But the way we can make ourselves feel better and everyone else around us is by doing some kind things. So be kind today. And when you think about scolding somebody or getting mad or upset about something, remember that we all have a bucket up here, right? And we want to fill it up with good stuff, okay? So I hope you enjoyed my book today. And if you notice, I'm in my comfy spot on my sofa. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to find a comfy spot, and I want you to find a good book, and I want you to read. Because the more you read, the more you know, right? That's what Dr. Seuss says, all right? So you stay sweet, my sweethearts. Until we meet again, love you.